Do you go the extra mile to supersize and grow your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Go the extra mile is one of my favorite sayings, and maybe it's just one of my favorite guiding principles. I remember Dr. Wayne Dyer said, it's never crowded on the extra mile. And it's so true. This is one of those idioms and expressions that, of course, comes from the Bible. It comes from the New Testament, Matthew 5:41. And Jesus, and it's from the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus is saying, if someone forces you to go a mile, go with them too. And do it graciously and do things with generosity. It means do more than you're required to do. Do more than you're asked to do. I have found in my personal experience that this idea has served me really well. In corporate America, I found ways to go the extra mile, to do more than what was expected of me, and that really positively impacted my career and my opportunities that came my way within and outside in other organizations and in other industries. And it wasn't hard, because so many people were just trying to survive and do what was expected of them. If you just did what was expected of you and a little bit more, it was easy to stand out. This is true in our businesses as well. Even probably easier and more so than when you're working for someone else, because you are meeting their expectations and exceeding their expectations versus creating the expectations yourself and then exceeding them. So do you know, how do you do this for your business right now? Let's talk about a couple of ways to do it that are easy, painless, and they will actually pay off huge dividends and profits if you do them, and they're not that hard to do. Number one, know what the people that work with you in your organization are helping you build and supersize your business expect and want, and then exceed their expectations. You don't have to exceed them by a multiple, just exceed them by 10%, and you're light years ahead of the competition. People are, there's a whole lot of talk these days about there's not enough people to do jobs. Nobody wants to take jobs or do work anymore. Well, if you treat your people right, and I've got friends that are incredible examples of this. Damon Burton is one that comes to mind. And he's just one that I see every day, and I follow what he does. He has an SEO business, a very successful SEO business. Why? Because he treats the people that are on his team the way he would want to be treated, right? And he exceeds their expectations. He treats them in ways that they've never been treated before. So are they super loyal to him? Absolutely. So how do you treat the people and meet the expectations of the people that are part of your team and they're helping you grow and supersize your business, honestly? How do you treat your partners, people that you partner with, your service providers, people that help you grow your business, your vendors and suppliers? How do you treat them? What are their expectations, and are you meeting and exceeding them? I always made sure in my businesses that I would pay before it was actually required. So if a bill had a net 30s, I would always pay it early, right? I always wanted to make sure my suppliers knew that they could anticipate and expect to be paid for the products and services that they provided to my organization. Is that going the extra mile? I don't know. I think they expect you to pay the bill, but if you pay it early, that gives them resources to use early. I also always would make sure that I communicated my expectations and my needs as soon as I was aware of them to my vendors and suppliers, so that there would be no blips in the supply chain. How about your customers? Do you clearly know what your customers' expectations are? Have you defined your customer experience, your customer journey, and looked along the way and gone through your own business and processes and systems and experiences as if you, or had someone else do this for you, were a customer? I always have secret shoppers or secret people experience the businesses that I own and operate as a customer, so that nobody in the organization knows who they are. Learned this particularly in the hospitality and the restaurant business. I want to know how the people that we have in our organization, and not to spy on them, but to train and coach and encourage them to do better or keep doing what they're doing because they're doing a great job, and then reward them for that, so that I understood our customers' experience. Are you willing, and do you do things that others won't? Does your business do things for your customers and for your vendors and for the people that work in your business that other organizations and other businesses, maybe in your industry or even outside of your industry, don't or won't do? I always think of when I hear do things that others won't, I think of the garbage industry, right? The whole idea of dealing with waste or waste treatment, right? Dealing with things that most people don't even want to think about. They just want to have it taken care of for them. Now, I'm not saying that we need to be in the garbage business or in the trash business or in the waste management business, but we need to think about, are there things in our customers' life that we could do for them that others don't do for them, but they would really value having done. And one of my favorite questions to ask always is, how can I add value? How can I add value to this relationship? How can I add value to this business? How can I add value to my customer's life? How can I add value to the people on my team and the people that work with me to create things in the world? How can I add value to their life? And if I'm always asking myself that, it's different for the different people that I interact with, but there's always a way we can add value, right? And usually it's in ways that are most important to the other person, right? Not that are most important to us. You'll see a lot of, and that's going the extra mile, by the way, is by tailoring your services and your communication and your processes and your expectations and your feedback to the individual that you're interacting with. So love to know, how do you go the extra mile in your business? Share in the comments below so we can learn from one another. And I will be with you tomorrow with another spiritual well-being related idiom for the month of April. Have an awesome day. Bye. Oh, questions asked. Bye.